Welcome back, guys. I am going to get right into this tutorial. I'm doing a full talk through tutorial today. I'm super excited because I haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna get right this is why I don't do talk through. I'm gonna get right into this look. If you guys are new to my channel, hello, my name is Eman. We're gonna be doing a, hold on. Ooh, that felt so nice. This is the MAC Fix Plus, by the way. We are gonna be doing a Jordyn Woods inspired makeup tutorial. Let me explain what inspired this. So I went to an event recently here in LA, and she was at the event, like hosting the event, and I saw her up close and her makeup looked perfect and her face looked so beautiful. Her makeup artist, whose name is Sam Fisser Makeup, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. He always does beautiful work, and I especially love his looks that he does on Jordyn because he does these like very monochromatic tones, so like peaches all over or these like brown tones all over, and I just think it looks so beautiful. Plus, since this month is all about fresh and natural beauty, I still really wanted to kind of stick with looks that fall into that category. I know some people commented saying all she's been doing is natural makeup. Well, that's the theme of the month, guys. Don't worry, starting September, it'll be a totally different theme, so we're gonna spice it up. I just applied, by the way, the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. This is the H2O Eye Oasis, which I've been using a lot lately when I'm doing my makeup. I actually keep it with my makeup collection rather than my skincare, because I just throw it on right after I apply primer. I'm now using the NARS Smooth and Protect Primer. It makes foundation go on so much better. I'm gonna be using the NYX Eyeshadow Base Primer. I put this primer everywhere. I really applied it along my lower lash line because we're gonna do pretty much a really soft smoky eye for this look. So the palette that I'm gonna be using today, I'm only gonna use one palette. It is gonna be the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. This is her latest palette. I've never used this before. It's my first time, but all the colors in it are pretty much perfect for this look. So depending on your skin tone, you could play around with all of the different matte brown shades. I love that there's so many mattes. This is pretty much gonna be perfect for this look. Let's start with the Nude. This is gonna be my base all over. I actually feel like that's too light, so I'm gonna dip in to that slightly darker color as well. Yeah, that's way better. I love big palettes like this because you just have so many colors to play with. It's my favorite thing. Who has tried this palette? If you guys have tried this palette and you like it, let me know in the comments. You know, my dream, my goal is to one day have a collab with a brand. I know I've mentioned this many times before. I think it will happen, hopefully. Probably once we get to 1 million subscribers, to be honest. But we're so close. You guys, we hit 650, we're almost at 700, we're only 50,000 away. If we can get to 700 by the end of next month, how amazing would that be? If we get to 700 by the end of September, I will have the biggest makeup giveaway of life. I really wanna do like a huge, like $5,000 shopping spree giveaway. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I had one on my Instagram. I teamed up with IT Cosmetics and we had a huge $1,000 shopping spree. So the winner actually won a shopping spree to IT Cosmetics, and she could just go on the website and she could pick out anything she wanted for up to $1,000. That was an awesome giveaway. So that's my base. I'm just gonna keep building up colors. I'm gonna try out this tone right here. This looks a little bit orangey, so I wanna see how it looks on my skin first. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm keeping this color really in my crease only. Blending that into the front of my brow and then blending out. So a trick for this is that kind of have the mirror a little bit lower so you can kind of lift your chin so it creates a little bit of space. So you have room to place the brush where you actually need to place it. So like if you're like this, the brush doesn't really have a lot of space and you're gonna get the color on your lid. But if you lift your chin a little bit, then the brush has room to kind of sit in your crease and a little bit higher so your lid stays clean. Okay, so I've decided if we get to 700,000 subscribers by the end of September, I will do a $2,500, 2,500 sounds like the perfect number, $2,500 makeup giveaway to one lucky subscriber. How awesome would that be? I can't wait for that, you guys. Let's make it happen sooner than later because that will be so much fun. With the same brush, even though it's a little bit on the bigger side, and I'm gonna smoke out that lower lash line. Really, really smoke it out. And I personally like to go a little bit thicker along the lower lash line because we're still gonna kind of clean up a little bit and do concealer and foundation, so it's gonna get rid of a lot of product that's down there. Even on Jordan, you can see that her lower lash line, that shadow is pretty dark. Like right now it looks crazy because it looks like I have a black eye, but we're gonna clean that up. That's totally okay. And at any time you could just take a makeup wipe and just wipe some of that shadow away. So I am just building up this eyeshadow on both sides. Basically just kind of going back and forth and adding more and adding more. And you can definitely just stop at any point where you feel like, okay, that's good. I'm gonna take the slightly darker matte brown shadow. I'm really trying to stick with just mattes for this look. I'm going with a brush that's a little bit pointier and then just tilting my chin up. I'm gonna apply that just right, like right in the crease. You don't need to smoke out the look as much as I am. I'm really trying to get as close to the look that Jordan has. So that's why I'm going a little bit more intense. But you could just do your own version of this, of course. Whatever you feel comfortable with. But just the idea of like using these matte brown tones and then adding a little bit of the gloss, that's what's gonna make this look super cool. I'm gonna add a little bit just at the lower lash line. I'm actually gonna dip my brush into all these three colors. 1, 2, 3, because I feel like a mix of all those three colors is gonna give me that perfect color that I'm looking for. I'm using that for my brow bone. In a corner. So that is it for eyeshadow for the eyes. So I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and just clean up a little bit underneath. So Jordan's lashes look very wispy. So I'm gonna try these ones out from BH Cosmetics. It is their 202 lashes. Also, this is my current favorite mascara, and I very rarely have favorite mascaras because I don't really like any mascara, but this one is actually really good. This is the Monsieur Big from Lancôme. I like it because it makes your lashes look super full without getting clumpy. Ooh, these lashes are great. Super wispy, love that. I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara on the lower lash line, and then I'm gonna keep my waterline clean because Jordan didn't have anything in her waterline at all. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would know that he actually broke his foot about a month and a half ago, and it's kind of I don't want to say ruined our summer, but let's just say we haven't been able to do much because he couldn't walk. It was really, really hard. I had to pretty much help him with everything because he couldn't walk. He was on crutches. That's really affected the last month and a half for us. But the good news is that he's getting better, and tonight we're gonna go out for a really nice dinner together. We don't want to do any liner on our top lash line to kind of disguise the lashes, so you want to get the lashes as close to your lash line as possible. So I usually post 2 videos a week on YouTube, but on Instagram I post a lot more. I post usually every day. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, make sure you do, because then you'll get way more updates on what's going on with me, if you're interested. Also, another thing I definitely notice is that when you just do eyes first, sometimes it seems like a lot, but as soon as you do foundation, it looks way more natural. So if you feel like your eyes are like, whoa, what's going on? Do your foundation and it'll all blend in. Okay, so for foundation, I am gonna be using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. I've been using this all month and I really wanted to show you guys this foundation in a lot of different looks so you can get an idea of how it really works and the texture of it, and also for me, just so I can like play around with it a lot. And the one thing that I've really noticed about this is that it comes out very sheer, but it definitely has buildable coverage. So you can really build this foundation up, and it's a full coverage foundation. Even though it's full coverage, it's very lightweight. You're gonna get that full coverage effect, but it feels really, really comfortable on. Like you basically don't have anything on, kind of like a second skin. Today I'm gonna go a little bit more full coverage, but even in my one of my last tutorials, my sun-kissed natural look, I loved how I applied this foundation. You could still see all my freckles coming through. Like, you could really play around with this to get whatever texture that you want. So it comes in 30 different shades. I've been number 18 for a little bit. It is 24-hour coverage. It's long wear foundation. You're gonna put it on and you forget about it. You don't have to worry about touching up throughout the day. I'm going in with a bit of concealer and I'm not gonna take it up too high. We're gonna blend it up. I don't want it to mess up our shadow. And then I kind of like to go in with my finger. That's how I like to blend out concealer when I have a lot of shadow underneath, so it doesn't mess up the shadow and it kind of actually cleans it up without taking it away. Jordan usually does a really beautiful intense brow. I'm using the Maybelline Brow Precise pencil in the color Soft Brown. So sometimes I feel like this color is too dark and sometimes I don't. I think it really depends on the rest of my makeup. Just using a bit of the Anastasia brow gel, just brushing everything up. For contour for this look, you can either use a cream contour or a powder contour, whatever you like. I'm gonna do a cream, but I'm also gonna show you a powder so you guys can kind of see both. So I'm using the Lancome Le Duo. Is that what it's called? Yes, it is. Is it? Yeah. So this makeup artist that does Jordan's makeup, his name is Sam. I love his work. So I feel like we should go on to Instagram and say, hey Sam, Eman loves your work. Can you do her makeup in a video? That would be cool. I'm gonna set everything with powder and I'm using my favorite powder. This one is from La Mer. So if you want to use a powder contour instead of a liquid one, you definitely can. I'm going to be using this one from Bare Minerals. It has 3 different shades. It has the contour color, the color to blend, and then a color for highlighting, which is awesome. And the brush that I'm using is from NARS. I love this brush. This is my favorite contour bronzer brush. I'm gonna be using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I'm gonna add quite a bit of this because I really want the skin to look super bronzy and just like have that really monochromatic vibe all over. Definitely gonna take it a little bit more on the forehead as well and the temples. What do you guys think? I love that. I think this looks so pretty. We still have to add the gloss on the eyes. Should we do that now? Okay, I'm gonna do the lips first. So I'm gonna start with this color from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is called Peachy and it's their matte lipstick. It's definitely very matte. This is probably one of the most matte lipsticks I've ever worn. It's like really matte. I'm gonna do the Too Faced Melted in Chocolate. Oh my god, and it literally smells like chocolate, guys. I'm gonna have to stop myself from eating this. It smells so good. But I love this color. Oh my god, I can't get over the smell right now. Okay, this color is so beautiful. I love this lip color. It's like that perfect brownie tone that I wanted for this super monochromatic look. And now I'm gonna add the gloss. I have like these two, one from Laura Geller and one from Laura Mercier. The Laura Geller is actually more creamier, so let's go for that one. So I'm not sure if Sam actually did a full glossy lid on Jordan. It looks like that's what it is. Ooh, I love it already. You guys, I'm dying. This is so pretty. Try not to get it on your lashes. And you don't need a lot, like a little bit goes a long way. You're totally gonna get that effect without applying a ton. I love that. I think that's so pretty. And of course, like if you don't want to do the gloss, you don't have to. This makeup is so pretty on its own without the gloss. But I feel like the gloss is just like that little bit of extra something. You know, people are gonna like look at your makeup and be like, oh my god, is that a glossy lid? I don't know if they actually would or not, but I would. If I saw that, I would totally say that to someone. You don't want to bring it up too high because then it's going to start to look really creasy. So make sure you try to keep it just on your lid and that's it. Okay, now that we have the glossy lid, I'm going to go in and add a little bit of highlight to the skin just to kind of balance it. I feel like the skin looks really matte now and we could leave it like that, but I don't mind adding a little bit of shimmer. So I'm using the Tarteist Pro Glow palette, which I pretty much destroyed because I use it so much. I'm just gonna go back and add a bit of shimmer to the skin. This is definitely gonna balance everything. I'm probably not gonna do too much because I don't want it to like compete with the eyes. I love the way the gloss turned out. It is definitely my favorite part of this look. I love how the skin turned out and like how everything goes with the lip and it's all like super monochromatic. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to subscribe, guys, so we can hit 700,000 and do that huge $2,500 makeup giveaway. It might be more. It might be more than $2,500, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be at least $2,500. I want somebody to win it because it's gonna be so amazing. And add me on Instagram because I post there all the time so you guys can see what I'm up to when I'm not here on YouTube. And this month is almost over, so we're almost done this theme and it's gonna be a new theme in September, but there's still a few more videos for August, so make sure you keep checking back to see them all. Leave me comments, let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye.